don't know what it is with these versus battles and how they just happen to ensnare people who it's almost like certain people, like when they start thinking about going on a versus, like they don't care who it's against. Like it reminds me of being in a dorm and like you got somebody who thinks he's gonna whoop somebody else's ass, and everybody know he's not going to, but they all gas him up to do it anyways. It reminds me of that. Like, it really does. It reminds me of, like, when motherfuckers try to gas someone up in prison to just see something happen. Okay, first off, you got Joe Budden, and I forget who he was trying to battle. But it was like, bro, abort mission, please, Joey. You're very nice lyrically. You are probably one of the top 5 that's alive nicest lyrically. You don't got the hits for it, though. It's like having... It's the same way I'm thinking about with Jimmy and Pusha T, which is what I'm talking about right now. It's 2 different calibers in the same weight class. It's like if you had Mike Tyson in his prime and George Foreman when he came back. Not George Foreman that... Didn't George Foreman, wasn't he one with Pete Ali? Can't remember. George Foreman when he's old as shit. You feel me? When he was like fat and bald and shit. Like George Foreman grill. George Foreman, but he's still on HBO. Yeah, that one. It's like that versus Mike Tyson. You feel what I'm saying? Or that versus like Tommy Morrison. Pre-AIDS. Pre-HIV. He can get in the ring. It's not going. You feel what I'm saying? He can pass the test. Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. Because Jimmy, bro, there's just some shit about... I heard someone try to, like, say he was diva-ish at one point. And I won't say that. But there's just something about him, bro, where it's like... It's just... What is... Like... If it's not people around him gassing him up... Like, I could see him coming up with the idea. And just people yes-manning him. But, like... If it's just, like, he really just, like... Is like, I could do this. I know him. Like, it's the same thing I said about Kerry King. So I've been no rush to be not a single one of my motherfucking heroes. Not a single one of the motherfuckers who is part of the reason I do the shit I do now. Period. Maybe Lil White, because he seemed humble as fuck. But other than that, no rush. But, yeah, it's fucking weird, bro. It's fucking weird because Jimmy be like, who's the last person you wanted to battle that? I was like, no, Jimmy, you're not going to be able to do that. You feel me? I was like, Jimmy, no. Stop. Forget who. And he was trying to say, oh, if I had the big stage, we wouldn't have lost to D-Block and da-da-da-da-da, and the Locks wouldn't have beat us. No, bro. You can't do that. No. Because I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Joel Santana, I ain't going to hold you, bro. To me, he got more hits than Cameron. Cameron, as far as the world's concerned, is the one who got the most hits. Because all your hits, Jimmy, for the most part, was either wrote by somebody else, a feature, or wrote by somebody else and a feature. So, what's your hits? Like, I hear someone keep saying pop the champagne, whatever. I don't even consider that a hit. If I don't fuck with it, and it's from Jimmy, it's not a hit. I'm sorry. Just don't. Because I fuck with D-Block. I fuck with Dipset Hard Body. I mean, I fuck with both of them. But I'm saying I fuck with Dipset. You feel what I'm saying? I have a fucking Dipset shirt in my fucking closet right now. Fucking, I swear to God, everything. Jimmy's hits. Not D-Block. Fucking the D's are fucking me up. Not Dipset. Fuck. Okay, Dipset's hits. Not Dipset's hits. That's what I meant to say anyways. So not Dipset, but just Jimmy's hits, right? Out of just Jimmy hits, they all features. I don't know about Pop the Champagne, but I know, because I consider his 2 biggest hits, Purple City Bird Gang and Ballin'. Ballin' being the biggest one. Ballin' being, I guarantee you that's bigger than the fucking Pop the Champagne shit. If that's what I'm thinking it is, about get the Patron, tell them that it's on. I don't remember if that was Jimmy. I don't remember what Pop the Champagne was if it's not. But I promise you, it was not. Nah, bro. It was nowhere near Ballin'. And it was definitely like, it was probably below Purple City Bird Gang. A lot of people forget about that shit because it was old. It wasn't technically all Jimmy. He just put his like main stamp on it. He put the stamp on the whole thing, so that it was like, yeah, it's Jimmy. Shice Bubs and all these other people. Jimmy's just like the front man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, get his fucking braids all done and redone on the fucking car that's moving. Everything's purple colored. Nah, like, but I'm saying, like, so, and the majority of features, he either doesn't fuck with no more, they don't fuck with him, I don't know what happened to them, they in prison till like 2030, they're dead. Any of the above combined. Like, those are your options. Any of the above combined was a separate option. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it can be multiple of those. That's why he can't get them for a feature. I think he could get Joel's for a feature. Because right now, I think Joel's will do anything. I really do, bro. I think he's on that. I think he's on that, what's his name? Cuban Link time. He's on that Cuban Link time right now. He's on a different form of that Lil Boozy time. Like you're not doing the same tactics for the same result, but you're willing to do anything. I hope that's not the situation Boozy's in, but I worry, Boozy. You gotta hold it down. Hold it down, Boozy. Remember, you beat the death penalty. It was a little bit like, okay, but he beat the death penalty. He exhausted half of his appeals and beat the death penalty. So, anyways, yeah, Jimmy just seemed like the type of dude who would ass bet on dice. Like, ass bet his whole fucking, like, next 3 months' rent on dice. If he was not, like, a rapper, right? He just does. Like, it's no disrespect to him. Like, I'm not saying he's broke. That's not why I'm saying he's ass betting. I'm saying he's ass betting because he seems like the type of person to just assume he could win something and not really think it all the way through before, like, being like, yeah, I could do this. Bro, if Dipset's hits couldn't beat the Locks, I don't care if it's the big stage, I don't care if it's the small stage, I don't care if it's no motherfucking stage. Y'all do this shit in the parking lot, like the old shit that you would, every clip that you would see Method Man in from the early 2000s. Yes, he's in every fucking one of them. Every fucking moment in hip-hop history before this really existed, Method Man is in all of them. From 1996 to like 2003. Google it. Look it up. He's literally in every single big-ass like meeting of different hip-hop motherfuckers in the streets of New York. Everything. He's in everything. I promise you, you will see him walk through the background. At least everything. But I'm getting off topic. Why do you think Method Man don't want to come out and do a Verzuz? He can sure win some. I don't, you see what I'm saying? You see how many, like, people who, like, could really win that shit is just, like, letting that shit go? You feel what I'm saying? So, Jimmy, you seem so desperate for the smoke in the Verzuz. I don't think it's because you have no money. That's what some other people said. You know what I'm saying? I keep in mind, I'm doing this because, you know what I'm saying, my good friend on these YouTube streets, Bullets Gotti, done did this video, and I said, you know what, I keep seeing this with different rappers where they keep trying to get in over their head over this goddamn Verzuz thing. I don't know if it's a pride factor, I don't know what it is, but this shit is retarded for some of these people to be doing this. Like, you're not gonna win, bro. Like, that's why I said Jimmy seemed like the type of dude who would ass bet, like, a whole 3 months rent if he was, like, living like, check-to-check type shit. He would ass bet like $3K knowing he don't got it. Lose and start talking about payment plan. Then try to leave town. Then when people show up where he don't expect them to, when he leaves town, act like shocked that they were able to track where he might have gone. Like, so anyways, I just had to do this because this is, Jimmy, stop. Stop, bro. No, not no big stage, not no small stage. No, you're not going to win it, bro. Unless you against me, because I have no fucking hits. You feel what I'm saying? And the crowd has no idea who the fuck I am. You're not gonna win it, Jimmy. I'm sorry, bro. You know what? Joe Budden might be a good match for you, Jimmy. I think you can beat Joe Budden. And I feel terrible saying that, considering, like, bro, Joe Budden, I'm sorry, because in terms of depth, all Pusha T raps about is drugs. Granted, he has some fucking, he's got some, he had every right to say, I'm the Dr. Seuss of coke. You feel what I'm saying? I'm cocaine's Dr. Seuss. He had every right to say that. And I don't think Jimmy's realizing this last shit that Pusha T put out, his stock went up. He got hits on that shit that's not even on radio. Yeah. So that's where I'm coming from. I just want to know why Jimmy keep doing this, bro. There's not nobody that I mean, people you wouldn't want to go do a versus with, you could beat. Like I said, Joe Budden. Just because Joe Budden, like, he doesn't have hits. He's, like, literally one of the fucking nicest, most lyrical, miracle motherfuckers on the fucking face of the earth. But he doesn't really have hits. Focus, man. Would you please rock with it? You know that? You gotta fucking pump it up. It's about to say it's a 1-for-1, Jimmy. If you get Shice Bubs, it's a 1-for-1. See who's rocking with what more. I promise you more people rocking with that Shice Bubs, and that Purple City Bird Gang, and that Ballin'. Promise you your hit's gonna get a better reaction. Y'all got the same number. It's literally you're in your weight class trying to fight someone who's way nicer than you. You're fucking Glass Joe from Punch Out trying to fight Roy Jones Jr. right now. Yeah. When he was on top of the world and everything. And Mayweather. It's like a handicap match. Like, this is what you're doing with this Pusha T thing, Jimmy. It's like, whoever, I forget what the last shit was, but it was bad. It was bad. Like, I was like, Jimmy, don't do that. Like, I've really tried hard not to talk shit about you. And, like, I have a lot of respect for you as is. I felt bad for you when they bought that huge part of Harlem. Felt terrible. I didn't want them putting the fucking Whole Foods in that. And I feel like, if I feel that way, you probably feel 10 times more so. But this versus shit is not going to buy the block back, Jimmy. That's what this is about. It's not for sale, I'm pretty sure, bro. Looking at their faces just look like it's not for sale. Like, bro, so here's my point. Stop trying to do versus, Jimmy. Stop. Unless it's against me, you're not going to win that, bro. You might win against Joe Budden's. Or anyone in that fucking caliber. You're not winning that against no Pusha T. Especially because that Let It Dry or whatever is fresh in people's mind. People don't even remember all your hits. I'm surprised the Bullets Gotti didn't mention no Purple City Bird Gang. Every one of them is like a feature. I don't know if the Champagne shit is, but look, Ballin', feature. Purple City Bird Gang, feature. Ripped by Trey Songz on the hook, Pop Champagne John. So I'm just telling you how it is, Jimmy. Just stop, please. Like, you're literally the type of person who doubles down on the worst. Like it's like you understand Dipset had a better chance of winning a versus against other groups than you had on your own. You got the French Montana syndrome. It's alright, bro. I got it too. You got the French Montana syndrome. You gotta link up with other motherfuckers to get it done, man. It's a fact. Like, you on your own is not gonna sell as much. You might sell, but you're not gonna sell as much. But you know what will. You got the French Montana syndrome, bro. You just ain't had no change drugs to go with because you fucked him over and he got really fucking mad and then got even more mad when Stack Bundles died. I'm out this bitch, man. RP Stack Bundles. Free facts, B.